Okay, tonight we are going to switch back to something that you've already done, which is finding a linear equation from 2 points. So on this, you do have some notes in your interactive math notebook, and you can use those to help you. It would be better to use those to help you than copy each step. And of course, I will walk you through problems, but I want you to try to do them on your own. So the first thing is make sure that you had your paper 12-2 homework. And let's write down these first two ordered pairs. We have -2, 11. And we also have 2, -9. Now I just want to remind you before you shut off the video, you need to find two things. Okay, the first thing you need to find is the m. And you find the m by dividing the change in y carets by the change in x carets. And then the second thing you need to do is you need to find the b. And to find the b, you substitute in your m that you found along with a y and an x into the equation y equals mx plus b. Okay, turn off the video and try it on your own now. Alright, here I go. First thing I have to do is find my m and v. From 11 to -9, I believe is 20, but it's -20. And from -2 to 2 is +4. M is always equal to the change in y, which was -20, over the change in x, which was 4. So in this case, my m is -5, because that's what I get when I divide these two things. Okay, now I have to substitute in three things to y equals mx plus b. I have to substitute in my y, my m that I just found, and an x. Okay, so here I go. For y, I'm going to use this 11 right here. That's a y. For m, I'm going to use the m I found of -5. For x, I used the -2 that goes with the 11. And of course, I'm trying to find b, so I just write plus b. Okay, this means to multiply, so that's going to give me 11 equals, if I multiply, I'm getting 10 plus b. I'm solving for b, and b has a 10 with it, so to get rid of that 10, I'll subtract 10 on both sides. And that's going to give me b is equal to 1. My last step is to just write the equation, and I've just found the two things I need. I found the m, -5, and I found the b, so here I go. Y equals m x plus b. Oh, there we go, b. Okay, number 2. This time your ordered pair, don't forget to number your problems, is -4, 12. And 2, and 2, 6. Okay, same thing. You're going to find the m, and you're going to find the b, and write the equation. Go ahead and turn off the video and give it a try on your own. Don't do this just by copying from me. That's not how you're going to learn and be ready for high school next year. All right, from 12 to 6 is dropping by 6, and -6, and from -4 to 2 is going up by 6. So m is always equal to the change in y, -6, over the change in x, that means divided by. And if you do -6, whoopsies, I did not mean to do that. -6 divided by 6, you're going to get -1. So my m is -1. Okay, now I need to substitute three things into y equals mx plus b. I'm going to substitute in the y, whoopsies, the y, the m, and the x. Okay, the y I'm using is 12. I'm using the m I solved for, -1. The x that goes with the 12 is -4 plus b. Okay, what does this mean? It means to multiply. Okay, so now I simplify this by going 12 equals 4 plus b. Subtract 4, subtract 4. B equals 8. Okay, so I have the two things I need now, and I'm ready to write my equation. Y equals m, that's my highlighted negative 1, x plus b, which is 8. And then I have to do one thing. I'm not allowed to write it this way because I don't write negative 1 times something. We know that negative 1 times x is just negative x. So we rewrite it in simplest form as y equals x, plus 8. Y equals negative x plus 8. Number 3, don't forget to number your paper. Negative 3, negative 2. 1, 2. Okay? Turn the video off and do it on your own. Okay, first, from negative 2 to positive 2 is a change of going up 4. From negative 3 to positive 1 is a change of going up 4. Okay, m is always equal to change in y divided by change in x. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Okay, now I have to substitute 3 things into y equals mx plus b. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Always the same thing, so that makes it easy. If you can remember 3, and they're just the first 3, that really does help. Okay, here's a y. I'm going to use this one because there's no negative. So 2 equals, my m was 1. The x that goes with that is 1 plus b. What does this mean? Multiply. So 2 equals 1 plus b. To get the b by itself, I have to subtract 1 on both sides. B is equal to 1. I now have the two things I need for my linear equation, an m and a b, so I can write it. Y equals, now I don't write 1 times x, okay, because 1 times x is just x. So to write it simpler, I just write x plus 1. If you wrote 1x plus 1, rewrite it as x plus 1, because remember that 1 times x is just x. Number 4. Negative 4, negative 4, and 1, 1. This is an interesting problem. Okay, turn the video off and do it on your own. Okay, to find the m, I do the change in y divided by change in x. From negative 4 to positive 1 is a change of 5. Woo woo! And from negative 4 to positive 1 is a change of 5 again. Well, m is equal to change in y over change in x. And 5 divided by 5 is a 1. Okay? We need to substitute in how many things? Hope you said 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. A y, I'm going to use a 1. My m, I'm going to use the one I solved for. My x, I'm going to use this one right here. Plus b. You should know where all of these came from. This came from here. This one right here came from here, my m. And this one came from here. Okay, this means to multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. So 1 equals 1 plus b. To get the b by itself, to solve for b, I need to subtract a 1 on both sides. And b is equal to 0. Therefore, this is a proportional equation because it starts at 0, 0. So y, whoopsies, y equals x. Now I could write y equals 1x, but it's not in simplest form. It's because 1 times x is just x. So the answer is y equals x. One more. Number 5. Negative 4, negative 40, 220. Okay, turn the video off and do this on your own. Negative 4d, negative 4d, all the way up to 20 is what, 60? And negative 4 to positive 2 is 6. M is always equal to your change in y divided by your change in x. Well, 60 divided by 6 is 10. Okay, I have to substitute in three things. Okay, I'm going to use the 20 here because it doesn't have a negative. So, 20, oopsies. So 20 is equal to my m of 10 times my x of 2 plus b. I have to simplify by multiplying these two. It's going to give me a 20. And to get rid of the 20, I have to subtract 20 so I can have b by itself. Minus 20 minus 20. B equals 0. Another proportional equation. And this one is y equals 10x. Done.